Hi guys, second video of the night, although probably won't upload this tonight, I'll leave it till next week for the weekend. This video is the one I originally had planned for 17th of February, but if you haven't watched my previous video, I will link it up above, and that explains why it got postponed by a week. This video is one that I really want to know to be here for, because it's something that we both have to deal with on the regular, which is the fact that you get judged for being disabled. Now here I will pop in a photo of what I look like when I go out. If I'm out and I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, well, not a lot of walking, but if I'm going to be doing any substantial amount of walking where I'm not going in and out of a shop and then using the trolley, or sitting in the car, then I take my wheels, which are in the photo. And of course, because I'm overweight as well, everybody automatically thinks that because I'm overweight that I have the wheels. It's not. The issue that causes me to have the wheels is my EDS, because I have a partially dislocated left hip. Now, there are ways of stabilising it, but it will never fully stabilise because the muscles that would normally stabilise it don't work properly, which is what EDS does. Again, I'll pop up my other video about being fat and having EDS. There is a few links between the two, but they're very few and far between. But the issue is that because of my illness, me losing weight is extremely hard. And by extremely hard, I mean extremely hard, because I can't go out and go anywhere. It's not possible, not unless you want me to be in hospital for a few minutes. But one thing we both get, which is the judgement, and it's annoying, and the stares and the comments. So this video is about what not to say to somebody who's disabled, especially a young person. First of all, you're too young to have that. If you live with the pain levels I have, and if you live with the situation that I live with, you would realise that I'm not doing this for shits and giggles. I'm not doing this because it's fun. I'm doing this because I have to. My doctor, who is absolutely awesome, is fully aware of everything, and he's fully aware. He's the one that's realised how hard it is for me to lose weight. He's realised, he's pretty much in my corner the whole time. I have to give him props for that. Unless you live the life I live, unless you have the illness I have, don't judge. Another one I get is, well, I have a friend now who has EDS, and she doesn't walk with a frame. Yeah, and there's a woman that's in Coronation Street, I think, who plays a character with EDS, who has EDS in real life and is wheelchair bound. A lot of people that have EDS are wheelchair bound because they get to the point where their joints are so unstable that they can't walk. It's not feasible. Luckily, we do know that my worst joints are on my left side, which is also where I have my nerve damage. Whether or not there's a correlation, I don't know. But my major issues is on my left side. It's where I have the damage that means I can't do bullshit like this. I have loss of strength in my left arm. I have more dislocations in my left shoulder, my left wrist, my left fingers, my left foot, my left knee, and my left hip, which is permanently partially dislocated. The second one that I get a lot is, I'll go to a bus stop and I'll need to sit down, and there'll be somebody that's either my age or a little bit younger, and I'll ask them to move and they'll just give me a dead look and carry on sitting there. If I have a frame and I look like I'm in agony, I'm not being funny, but move. Because a lot of people don't realise that I don't use the wheels because I'm fat. They automatically think I do, but I don't. If I was thinner, I'd still have to use the wheels because my hip joint is so unstable. It is so unstable that walking normally isn't a thing for me. Another thing is, well, why do you bother coming out? It's like, because staying in the same four walls drives people insane. It's and then when they say, yeah, but you're not that bad, and it's like, so are you there at 3 o'clock in the morning when I've dislocated my hip and my husband's on his night off and I'm having to wake him up because my hip won't go back in place? Are you there when my husband's having to get me in and out of the bath to help me get dressed? And when we're out and I'm sat down and then my leg goes completely numb and then he's having to wake it up, whether it's raining, snowing, whatever. But they're not there. They don't see all the crap that people with disabilities of any sort have to put up with. I have a physical disability, which is the EDS. And living with EDS is a pain in the arse. The other 2 people in my family that we know for a fact have got it, although there's only 2 of us with a diagnosis, which is me and my cousin. All 3 of us will definitely turn around and say, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It really is a pain in the ass. All 3 of us have sciatica. All 3 of us have a certain amount of nerve damage. My cousin's is located not necessarily in a limb, but mine and my mum's mine's down my left side, and my mum's, which is quite severe, is in her left leg. She has one leg that looks normal, my mum has one leg that doesn't, and it's the one leg that doesn't that has nerve damage in it. She's had 3 surgeries on her back, and they want to do a 4th, but she said no, because if they do a 4th, then there's an increased likelihood of her being wheelchair bound, and that's not something she wants to be at that point of yet. People said to me, if you lose weight, this is a good one, this was a doctor who said this to me, if you lose weight, you'll run a mini marathon. And I'm sat there thinking, have you actually looked at my medical records? This isn't the doctor I see on a regular basis, because he's like, he said even if you were to lose weight, you wouldn't be able to run a marathon. It's not humanly possible. And he's like, a lot of my friends and family, I shot my sister-in-law over Christmas because she didn't realise how bad it was. She didn't realise that feet has to get washed and dried. My best friend, who I adore, I love that living speakers. She actually, when she realised I had the diagnosis, she actually researched it and she understands a lot about it because she's a medical secretary as well. So she understands lots of the medical mumbo jumbo, and she's very well rounded. So she's ready to open. We've had conversations about it, and she's super supportive. Her and her husband and one of our other friends that drive, all 3 of them drive. If I'm in their car, 9 times out of 10 I'm in the front seat, because even though my poor husband's 6'3", bless his cotton sock. It's worse when he's on his car because he's only got a little car. My husband sits in the back, which is not a problem for him. It's just when he's in Dad's car, his knees are like up to his chin. But in our other 2 friends' car, which is my best friend's husband and our other friend, they have bigger cars, and all 3 of them are like, if you need to go to the hospital, no matter what time it is, ring us. We would rather take you than you suffer. We also have the same thing with his mum. If they're in town, then and I need to go to the hospital, they'll take me. There have been times where I've had that put to the test. There was once where I literally face planted the floor. It wasn't fun. And then we had a Halloween party a couple of days later, and my foot was swollen now. And then the following day, it was like a balloon. And I put on Facebook, which was a bit silly, but I put on Facebook that my foot was swollen like a balloon. And my best friend rang me up. She said, right, other outstanding way, you're going to hospital with that foot. Yes, boss. But yeah, that's the type of friends I've got that are extremely understanding. But when I go out in public and I get the looks and the, you know, the type of thing, be a bit more sensitive. Don't say stuff like that to people. Don't judge people that just because they're overweight, that's the reason why they're walking with a friend. No, ask, don't judge. That's my favourite saying. Anyway, that's my rant for now. So I will check in with you soon. Catch you later. Bye.